Chosen one. Let me ask you this. Have you noticed the signs, the repeating numbers, the sudden visions of abundance, influence, or a life far greater than what you see right now? Listen carefully, because what you're about to hear is not by accident. This message has been sent to you by divine timing. It arrived now because your spirit was ready to receive it. A billionaire is trying to contact you, not just through phones or letters, but through energy, through alignment, through the whispers of the universe itself. And if this word has reached your ears, it means you are not ordinary. You are chosen. You carry a destiny bigger than you've ever imagined. Chosen one, this message could shift the entire course of your life. Ignore it, and you risk missing a doorway that was meant only for you. If you know deep inside that you are chosen, then claim your place right now. Subscribe to this channel, tap the bell, and join this family of light. Drop your confirmation numbers 777-33-4444-999 or 666 in the comments so heaven knows you received this word. The calling of the chosen ones. Chosen one, you need to understand something deep within your soul. You are not like everyone else. You never were. From the very beginning, your path has been different. You've carried battles others could never survive, and you've endured storms that would have destroyed most people. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still searching for truth. That is the mark of the chosen. The calling of the chosen ones is not easy. It requires you to walk through rejection, loneliness, and betrayal. Many times you've wondered why people misunderstood you, why doors shut in your face, why friends turned into enemies, why family could not see the greatness inside of you. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Every heartbreak, every delay, every dark night of the soul has been shaping you into someone who cannot be broken. Chosen ones carry a light that others can't explain. That's why people are drawn to you without knowing why. That's why strangers tell you their secrets. Why others feel comfort just being in your presence. Your energy shifts the atmosphere. You don't even have to try. It's who you are. The divine placed a mark on you, and no force on this earth can erase it. But with great calling comes great responsibility. Chosen one, your mission is not just to survive. It is to awaken, to rise, and to lead. You have been placed here to carry wisdom, to carry healing, and to carry a message that will transform lives. And this is why the universe sends messengers, sometimes in the most unexpected forms, even through billionaires. When your path aligns with theirs, it is not about money. It is about destiny. The world we live in today is starving for truth. People chase after riches, status, and fame, yet they remain empty inside. But you, chosen one, you were built to remind the world of what really matters. You were chosen to walk a higher road, a road of purpose and spiritual clarity. That's why you can't settle for mediocrity. That's why even when you tried to live like everyone else, something inside of you wouldn't allow it. You kept being pulled back to the truth. And now, at this very moment, the universe is calling you louder than ever. This is not a coincidence. This is confirmation. The divine has been whispering, but now the whispers are turning into a voice you cannot ignore. Chosen one, your calling is urgent. You are needed in this world more than ever before. Your gift, your light, your wisdom, it is the key to unlocking blessings, not only for yourself, but for others. This is why you've been preserved. This is why you're still here, even after everything you've faced. Understand this. You are not ordinary. You never were. You are chosen. And because you are chosen, your life cannot and will not follow the patterns of the crowd. The universe sets you apart because your assignment is set apart. So hear me now. Embrace your calling. Stop doubting yourself. Stop hiding your light. Stop questioning why you are different. You are different because you are divine. You are chosen for greatness. And this message is your reminder that it is time to step fully into your purpose. This is only the beginning, chosen one. Greater doors are about to open, and your destiny is unfolding right before your eyes. Billionaires as divine messengers. Chosen one, let me tell you something many will never understand. The universe moves in mysterious ways. When the divine wants to reach you, it will use the most unexpected vessels. Sometimes the messenger is a humble stranger with nothing to their name. Other times, the messenger is a billionaire, someone with wealth, power, and influence far beyond ordinary reach. You might ask, why would a billionaire ever be connected to me? The answer is simple. Spirit does not recognize human status. Spirit does not care about titles, bank accounts, or fame. The divine uses whoever it chooses, whenever it chooses, to deliver the right message at the right time. And often billionaires themselves are searching for light, searching for meaning, searching for souls like you. Because here's the truth. Material wealth can fill a house, but it cannot fill the heart. It can buy comfort, but it cannot buy peace. Many of those who hold great fortunes find themselves empty, restless, and longing for what money cannot provide. And this is where the chosen ones come in. Your presence, your energy, your wisdom. This is the treasure they are truly seeking. When a billionaire is drawn to a chosen one, it is not an accident. It is alignment. It is spirit arranging a meeting between material abundance and spiritual abundance. One carries earthly resources, the other carries divine resources. Together, that union can create something extraordinary, something far beyond what either could do alone. Think about it. Throughout history, kings, queens, and rulers often sought the counsel of prophets, sages, and spiritual teachers. Why? Because no amount of wealth can replace divine insight. Wealth without wisdom leads to destruction, but wealth guided by spiritual truth leads to impact, healing, and transformation. You, chosen one, carry that truth. You are the wisdom they need, whether they know it consciously or not. Let me make it clear. This is not about worshipping billionaires. This is not about chasing after their money or begging for their approval. No, chosen one. You are not called to bow to them. In fact, it is often they who are being drawn to bow before the light inside of you. It is they who need what you carry. The divine flips the script, so you never forget. Your value cannot be measured in money. So when the universe allows a billionaire or any person of great influence to cross your path, recognize it for what it is. It is not random. It is not luck. It is a divine setup. They are a messenger, a confirmation, sometimes even a bridge to help you fulfill your purpose. The wealth they hold may be the very tool God intends to place in your hands, not for vanity, but for mission, for kingdom, for impact. You see, the divine is strategic. It knows that to accomplish certain assignments in this world, resources are needed. Dreams require provision. Visions require funding. And while the chosen ones carry unmatched spiritual strength, the universe may position billionaires to supply the earthly resources. That's the divine partnership. They bring the gold, you bring the light. But hear me, chosen one. Never confuse the messenger with the message. The true gift is not the billionaire. It is the alignment, the confirmation that heaven is backing you. Billionaires are simply one of the instruments the divine may use to remind you of your calling and to equip you for greater works. Let me ask you this. Have you noticed moments in your life where opportunities, unexpected connections, or even thoughts of wealth seem to appear out of nowhere? That is spirit showing you the potential of what is possible. Those nudges are not coincidences. They are glimpses of the path opening before you. Some of you may even have dreams of standing in rooms of influence, speaking to leaders, or being surrounded by abundance that doesn't make sense compared to your current reality. That is not fantasy. That is vision. That is prophecy being shown to you before it unfolds. The divine reveals it so your spirit is prepared when the physical manifestation arrives. Chosen one, you are entering a season where doors of influence are going to open. You will find yourself in conversations, meetings, or opportunities you never chased. Why? Because the universe is sending its messengers. Some may be wealthy, some may be powerful, but all of them are simply part of the plan to elevate you into your next chapter. And let me say this boldly. Do not be intimidated. Do not shrink back when you find yourself in the presence of those who seem to have it all. Remember, you carry something they cannot buy. You carry the Spirit. You carry wisdom. You carry the eternal light. When you walk into those spaces, you are not the lesser one. You are the chosen one. You are the reason they feel drawn, even if they can't explain it. Chosen one, when billionaires become messengers, understand that you are stepping into prophetic destiny. This is the fulfillment of divine timing. They may hand you resources, opportunities, or even simply a word of confirmation. But what matters most is what it signifies. The universe is acknowledging your calling and preparing you to rise. Never forget this. Billionaires may hold the treasures of the earth, but you hold the treasures of heaven, and heaven's treasures will always outweigh the gold of this world. Why billionaires seek the chosen ones? Chosen one, you may not realize this yet, but your very presence is magnetic. Your spirit carries something that money cannot purchase and status cannot manufacture. And this is why billionaires, those who seem to have everything, are drawn to you. They are not chasing you because of what you have in your pockets. They are drawn because of what you carry in your soul. Think about it. A billionaire may own mansions, jets, and empires, but late at night when the noise fades, many of them are restless. They have wealth, but they lack peace. They have power, but they crave purpose. They can command respect, but they cannot command love. And deep inside, they know something is missing. That is where you come in, chosen one. You are the missing piece. You carry the very energy they long for, but cannot name. Your spirit radiates truth, authenticity, and divine alignment. Without even trying, you remind them of what their soul has been searching for. And so, billionaires seek the chosen because your frequency offers them something their wealth never could: real connection to the divine. Understand this clearly. Money without wisdom is dangerous. Influence without spiritual grounding can destroy a person. History has shown us this over and over again. Powerful men and women who gained the world but lost themselves in the process. But billionaires, whether they admit it or not, are aware of this truth. That's why they seek chosen ones, because they crave guidance, balance, and light. And here is the deeper mystery. Often, billionaires are not sent to help you in the way you might think. Many times, they are the ones seeking help from you. They sense in your aura a strength they lack. They sense in your presence a peace they cannot buy. They sense in your words a wisdom greater than any book or business deal has ever given them. Chosen one, you are the bridge between heaven and earth. Billionaires can build skyscrapers, but you carry the blueprint of eternity. They can invest in companies, but you invest in souls. They can fund projects, but you can ignite purpose. This is why they are drawn to you. It is not about charity, it is about destiny. The divine has designed it this way. The wealthy and the influential are meant to encounter the chosen ones so that resources and revelation can align. Without resources, revelation struggles to manifest fully. Without revelation, resources are wasted. But when the two meet, when billionaires meet the chosen, heaven's plan advances on earth. Let me give you an image. Imagine a billionaire standing in a grand palace surrounded by gold, yet his spirit feels like an empty room. Now imagine you, the chosen one, walking into that same palace. Instantly, the atmosphere shifts. Without speaking, your energy begins to fill the emptiness. Suddenly, the billionaire realizes, this is what I've been missing all along. That's the power you carry. But here's the warning. Never see yourself as beneath them. You are not less. You are equal, even greater in the spiritual dimension. They may hold the keys to kingdoms of this world, but you hold the keys to the kingdom of heaven. They may have riches that last for decades, but you carry treasures that last for eternity. And deep down, they know it. That's why they seek you. Chosen one. Don't be surprised if people of great wealth or influence begin to appear in your life. It is not by chance. It is not coincidence. It is alignment. The divine is bringing them to you. because your light is needed in their darkness. And sometimes, through them, you will also receive tools and resources that are meant to elevate your calling. But remember this always. Their seeking is not about idolizing you, nor is it about you idolizing them. It is about divine exchange. You bring the wisdom, they bring the resources, and together, destinies are fulfilled. So if you ever find yourself asking, why would a billionaire notice me? Hear this truth. It's because your spirit shines brighter than their gold. And in a world filled with illusions, your authenticity is the rarest treasure of all. Chosen ones, stand firm in who you are. Do not shrink when wealth approaches. Do not doubt when influence comes knocking. They are seeking you because you carry something divine. And when the time comes, you will see that the universe does not make mistakes. This is not about luck, it is about purpose. Signs that a billionaire is trying to reach you. Chosen one, let us now go deeper into something very important. The universe always communicates, but not everyone knows how to listen. Spirit whispers, destiny nudges, and divine energy sends signals long before the event takes place. If a billionaire, a person of great influence and abundance, is trying to contact you, the signs will not be hidden. They will appear in ways you can feel, in ways you cannot ignore. The key is learning how to recognize them. The first sign is synchronicity. Have you noticed numbers, patterns, or symbols that repeat in your life? You glance at the clock and it's 3:33. You receive a message or see a billboard with 444. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. The universe stamps these moments into your awareness to say, you are aligned. Stay alert. And when wealth and influence are connected to your destiny, these synchronicities often intensify. It is the language of spirit, reminding you that a higher plan is in motion. Another sign comes through your dreams and visions. At night, when your conscious mind rests, the spiritual dimension becomes louder. You may find yourself dreaming of large spaces, grand homes, high buildings, or luxury items. You may even see yourself speaking to powerful people, standing in places of abundance that do not match your current reality. Do not dismiss these as random thoughts. Dreams are previews of destiny. When they repeat, they are not fantasy, they are prophecy. They are glimpses of what is already written for you. And then there are encounters. Chosen one, pay attention to the people who suddenly appear in your life. Maybe someone you meet casually is connected to circles of influence. Maybe a conversation opens doors you never imagined. Sometimes the billionaire will not show up directly, but the universe will send someone connected to them, someone who acts as a bridge. This is how destiny works. It prepares the way before the meeting takes place. You may think it's just another person, but later you realize that was the beginning of a divine connection. Signs also show up in the form of sudden opportunities. Out of nowhere, you are offered a chance, a platform, or an invitation that seems too great for where you are right now. You may think, why me? I'm not ready for this. But the truth is, you are ready. The universe would not place it before you if you were not prepared. These opportunities are not accidents, they are doorways. When billionaires or influential figures are being aligned with you, the doors start opening before you even knock. Another sign is the feeling of being watched over. Have you felt lately like someone important has their eyes on you? Not in a negative way, but as though your presence is being observed, valued, and even protected. Chosen one, this is a powerful sign. Sometimes you sense eyes on your life because destiny has placed you on display. You are being prepared to be noticed, not for vanity, but for purpose. Billionaires and powerful messengers are often drawn to chosen ones from afar before they ever make contact. Now let me share something deeper. Sometimes the sign is hidden in struggle. Before great elevation, there is often great resistance. You may notice sudden challenges, unexpected delays, or attacks on your confidence. This is not because you are cursed, it is because you are close. When you are nearing divine connections, the enemy will attempt to discourage you. But chosen one, the very resistance you feel is proof that something powerful is on the way. If you were not chosen, there would be no fight. The struggle itself is a sign that a door is opening. Have you also noticed a sudden attraction to wealth-related symbols? Maybe you've been drawn to gold, to luxury cars, to conversations about abundance. Not because you are greedy, but because your spirit knows something is shifting. The universe is showing you glimpses of what is being prepared for you. Chosen ones are not meant to chase wealth, but when wealth is being aligned with your purpose, these symbols begin to surround you. It is Spirit's way of saying, get ready. A transfer is about to occur. Chosen one, pay attention to your emotions. The heart often knows what the mind cannot yet explain. You may find yourself feeling emotional without knowing why, feeling sudden gratitude, or feeling tears flow when you hear certain words. This is Spirit confirming your readiness. Sometimes the billionaire or divine messenger has already begun thinking about you, already begun preparing a place for you, and your spirit senses it before your mind can comprehend it. And finally, remember this. When a billionaire or person of influence is being divinely aligned with you, the sign is always confirmation, never confusion. It comes with peace, not chaos. It feels natural, not forced. The presence of destiny always brings calm, even in the storm. That is how you know it is real. So, chosen one, open your eyes. Do not dismiss the signs. Do not brush off the dreams. Do not ignore the synchronicities. The universe is speaking, and it is speaking directly to you. This message is not general, it is personal. And the fact that you are listening right now is proof that the signs are active in your life. Mark this moment. Affirm it in the comments with your number of alignment, so that your spirit and your words are in agreement. And most of all, believe. Believe that the universe has chosen you and that billionaires are not beyond your reach. They are being drawn to you because you carry what they have been seeking all along. Chosen one, this is your confirmation. Do not miss it. The true purpose of this divine contact. Chosen one, listen carefully. The universe does not waste energy. Every connection, every encounter, every divine alignment has a purpose. If a billionaire is being drawn into your path, if wealth and influence are beginning to circle around your life, it is not random. It is not mere luck. It is not even about money in the way most people think. It is about destiny. It is about fulfilling the greater plan that has been placed upon your life since the beginning. You see, many people misunderstand the concept of wealth. They think money is the ultimate goal, the final prize, the thing that will solve all of their problems. But the chosen ones know the truth. Money is not the goal. It is only the tool. Wealth is not the destination. It is only the vehicle. The true prize is purpose. The true destination is service. The true blessing is alignment with divine calling. So why would a billionaire, someone who already has what the world calls success, be connected to you? Because Spirit is weaving together two different forms of abundance. The billionaire carries material abundance. You carry spiritual abundance. They have what the world can see. You have what only heaven can give. And when these two come together, something extraordinary is birthed. It is not about their money or your need. It is about a higher mission that requires both of you to play your parts. Chosen one, the true purpose of this divine contact is empowerment. It is about equipping you with the resources necessary to fulfill your calling. Your assignment is not small. You were not sent here to live a quiet, invisible life with no impact. No, you were sent here to bring light, to bring wisdom, to bring transformation. But in order to carry that out on a larger scale, resources must align. That is why billionaires, those who carry the resources of this world, are being pulled into your orbit. Their role is to support, to fund, to assist the unfolding of your destiny. But here's the deeper layer. This connection is not one-sided. It is not only for your benefit. The billionaire, too, is being elevated by encountering you. Do not underestimate what you carry. You bring them peace, guidance, truth, and grounding. You bring them something their money can never buy. A sense of real purpose. In your presence, They are reminded that life is more than profits and possessions. They are reminded of eternity. They are reminded of the soul. You become a mirror, reflecting back to them the things they have been searching for in silence. This is why it is so important to stay humble and grounded. Chosen one, when the divine contact comes, it will be tempting to see the wealth and think that is the reward. But the money is not the reward. The mission is. Do not chase the gift and forget the giver. Do not pursue the resource and forget the source. You are not being aligned with billionaires to live in vanity or to satisfy greed. You are being aligned because your purpose requires a greater platform, and the universe is ensuring you have what you need to stand where you are called to stand. Think of it like this. A prophet may carry the word of heaven, but without someone to build the temple, where would the people gather? A teacher may carry wisdom, but without the support to publish their work, how far would the message spread? In the same way, you, chosen one, carry the light. But sometimes you need a vessel, a structure, a resource to amplify that light. Billionaires can provide that structure, but the light will always be yours. The true purpose of this divine contact is also confirmation. It is Spirit's way of saying, you are ready. All the pain, the struggle, the loneliness, the rejection, it was all preparation. Now, when you see resources and influence being aligned with you, it is proof that heaven has approved the next step of your journey. It is validation that your calling is not imagination. It is real, it is urgent, and it is unfolding right now. But you must remain discerning. Not every wealthy person who crosses your path is the one Spirit has sent. Some are distractions, counterfeits, or tests. How do you know the difference? Real divine connections come with peace, not confusion. They come with alignment, not compromise. They come with clarity, not chaos. If the contact pushes you away from your values, it is not divine. If the connection deepens your sense of purpose, then you can trust it is the hand of heaven. Chosen one, there is also a sacred responsibility tied to this. To whom much is given, much is required. If Spirit entrusts you with resources, with influence, with opportunities, it is not for you to waste. It is for you to serve. The blessings you receive are not just for you, they are for the people you are called to lift. They are for the generations after you. They are for the mission that goes beyond your personal comfort. This is the true beauty of your calling. You are chosen not to hoard, but to give. Not to live small, but to expand. Not to glorify yourself, but to glorify the divine through your life. And when a billionaire or person of influence enters your journey, it is heaven saying, now is the time, rise, walk in your calling, the world is waiting for what you carry. So let this settle in your spirit. The true purpose of this divine contact is not money, it is mission. It is not status, it is service. It is not chance, it is destiny. You are the chosen one, and the universe is aligning every piece to ensure you cannot fail. Chosen one, take a breath right now. Feel this word in your spirit. If it resonates with you, if you feel the truth of it deep in your soul, affirm it in the comments below. Write 999 for transition, 404 for protection, 777 for alignment, or whichever number speaks to you. Let it be your public declaration that you receive this purpose, that you will not waste it, that you understand why you are being called higher. This is your time. The world is waiting, the messenger is coming, and your purpose is about to unfold in ways you never imagined. How to prepare and respond. Chosen one, now that you understand the signs and the deeper purpose behind this divine contact, the next question is this. How do you prepare? How do you respond when the universe places someone of great influence, someone with immense resources in your path? This is the part that requires wisdom, humility, and spiritual maturity. Because being chosen is not just about being recognized, it is about being ready. Preparation begins inside. Long before the opportunity appears, the spirit must already be trained to receive it. Think of it like planting a seed. If the soil is hard, the seed cannot grow. If the soil is soft, rich and nurtured, the seed takes root and flourishes. In the same way, your heart, your mind and your spirit are the soil. When the billionaire, the messenger, or the opportunity arrives, what matters most is whether you are prepared to hold it without being consumed by it. The first step in preparation is humility. Chosen one, you must never forget that everything you are and everything you carry is a gift from the divine. Your wisdom, your light, your ability to influence others, it is not yours alone. It was entrusted to you. When the contact comes, you will be tempted to see yourself as either inferior or superior. Both are traps. If you see yourself as inferior, you shrink back and miss your opportunity. If you see yourself as superior, pride blinds you and you misuse the connection. True humility keeps you balanced. It allows you to stand confidently, knowing your worth without arrogance. The second step is discernment. Not every opportunity is divine, and not every person with wealth has been sent by spirit. Some connections are distractions meant to pull you away from your mission. This is why discernment is crucial. How do you discern? Pay attention to peace. Pay attention to alignment. The divine does not speak in confusion. If the connection forces you to compromise your values, it is not for you. If the connection strengthens your calling, brings clarity, and aligns with your purpose, then you can trust it. The third step is discipline. Chosen one, what would happen if the universe suddenly opened the door of abundance and influence, but you lacked discipline? The gift could become a burden. That is why now, even before the connection arrives, you must practice self-control. Discipline your habits, discipline your words, discipline your time. A chosen one must be trustworthy, because heaven cannot place great responsibility in the hands of one who is careless. If you cannot manage small things, how will you manage greater things? Another way to prepare is through spiritual grounding. This is non-negotiable. Prayer, meditation, fasting, journaling, whatever keeps you connected to the divine, hold on to it. Because when wealth and influence enter your life, the noise will grow louder. Many voices will try to sway you. Opinions will surround you. But your anchor must be spirit. Your foundation must be unshakable. This way, no matter how high you rise, you remain rooted in truth. Chosen one, let's talk about how to respond when the moment arrives. When the billionaire finally makes contact, when the door swings open, your response will determine the outcome. Respond with confidence, not fear. Fear will make you think you are not worthy, but Spirit says otherwise. You are worthy because you were chosen. Do not stammer, do not shrink, do not doubt yourself. Stand in your truth. Remember, they were drawn to you because of your energy, your light, your wisdom. Do not dim it when the moment comes. Respond also with discernment. Do not rush. Take time to listen, to observe, to seek clarity. Even if the opportunity shines brightly, remember that not all that glitters is gold. A true divine connection will not pressure you into haste. It will give you space to breathe, to reflect, to seek spiritual confirmation. Trust your inner compass. If something feels off, pause. If something feels aligned, step forward boldly. And here is something very important. Respond with purpose, not greed. When offered resources, influence, or partnership, always ask yourself, how does this serve my mission? How does this align with the greater good? Chosen ones are not meant to use blessings selfishly. Every gift you receive must flow outward. When you respond with purpose, the universe continues to pour into you because it knows you will not waste what you are given. Preparation also involves emotional readiness. You must prepare your heart for change. When divine contact comes, your life will not remain the same. New levels bring new responsibilities, new environments, and sometimes new relationships. Some people in your life may not understand the shift. Some may even turn against you. Do not let this break you. Remember, elevation often requires separation. The divine is not taking away, it is making room. Chosen one, Let me make this very personal. Right now, as you hear these words, your spirit is being trained. This video, this message, is part of your preparation. The fact that you are still listening means you are hungry for truth, and hunger is a sign of readiness. Spirit does not feed those who are not willing to eat. You are being fed because heaven knows you are ready to grow. So I ask you, reflect for a moment. Do you feel the stirring inside your soul? Do you sense that this message was designed for you at this exact moment? If yes, declare it in the comments right now. Write 777 if you feel alignment, 444 if you feel protected, 999 if you feel transition. Let your declaration be a sign of agreement with Spirit, a contract written in faith. Chosen one, your preparation is almost complete. The reason you have walked through fire is because gold is refined in fire. The reason you have carried loneliness is because leaders often walk alone before they walk with nations. Every scar you carry is not proof of defeat. It is proof of survival. And survival was necessary because you are about to thrive. This is your moment. The universe is aligning you with people, with resources, with opportunities that will confirm everything you have felt in your spirit. Prepare yourself, ground yourself, discipline yourself. Because when the door opens, you will not have time to get ready. You must already be ready. And when you respond, respond as the chosen one you are. Confident, humble, disciplined, rooted in spirit, ready to serve, ready to lead, ready to fulfill the purpose you were born for. Warnings and deceptions chosen. 1. Before you step fully into this next dimension of your journey, I must speak to you with authority and love. Where there is light, there will always be shadows. Where there is purpose, there will always be distraction. And where there is destiny, there will always be deception. This is why you must be warned, not to make you fearful, but to make you wise, because wisdom is the shield of the chosen ones. When billionaires, wealthy individuals, or people of great influence are being aligned with you, remember this. Not every connection comes from the divine. Some are tests, some are counterfeits, some are traps designed to pull you off your path. And if you are not discerning, you may confuse a counterfeit for a blessing. This is why Spirit requires you to sharpen your vision before the contact arrives. One of the greatest deceptions is the glitter of false opportunity. It may look good on the surface. It may shine with promises of wealth, comfort, or fame. But deep down, it carries a cost that steals your peace. Chosen one, understand this truth. The universe never blesses you by robbing you of your soul. If you must sacrifice your values, your authenticity, or your light to gain an opportunity, it is not divine, it is deception. Another warning is about people who appear as helpers but are really manipulators. There will be individuals who see your light, but their intention is not to support it, it is to use it. They will speak words of flattery. They will promise you doors, but their hearts are filled with selfishness. Remember this. The true divine messenger never asks you to betray yourself. The false one always will. Warnings and deceptions chosen. 1. Before you step fully into this next dimension of your journey, I must speak to you with authority and love. Where there is light, there will always be shadows. Where there is purpose, there will always be distraction. And where there is destiny, there will always be deception. This is why you must be warned, not to make you fearful, but to make you wise, because wisdom is the shield of the chosen ones. When billionaires, wealthy individuals, or people of great influence are being aligned with you, remember this. Not every connection comes from the divine. Some are tests, some are counterfeits, some are traps designed to pull you off your path. And if you are not discerning, you may confuse a counterfeit for a blessing. This is why Spirit requires you to sharpen your vision before the contact arrives. One of the greatest deceptions is the glitter of false opportunity. It may look good on the surface. It may shine with promises of wealth, comfort, or fame. But deep down, it carries a cost that steals your peace. Chosen one, understand this truth. The universe never blesses you by robbing you of your soul. If you must sacrifice your values, your authenticity, or your light to gain an opportunity, it is not divine, it is deception. Another warning is about people who appear as helpers but are really manipulators. There will be individuals who see your light, but their intention is not to support it, it is to use it. They will speak words of flattery. They will promise you doors, but their hearts are filled with selfishness. Remember this: the true divine messenger never asks you to betray yourself. The false one always will. And chosen one, let us not forget about counterfeit relationships. Sometimes when wealth and influence begin to align with your path, people will show up who pretend to love you, who pretend to support you, but their true aim is to drain you. They see your rising and they want to attach themselves to your blessing. Be wise, test the spirits. Do not give your heart to those who only want your light while offering nothing in return. One of the greatest dangers you will face is the temptation to confuse resources with purpose. Remember, money is only a tool, it is not your identity. Fame is only a platform, it is not your destiny. Influence is only a channel, it is not your source. If you ever begin to mistake the tool for the mission, you will lose yourself. The moment you believe that wealth itself is the goal, you have already stepped off the path of the chosen ones. Here is a practical warning. Pay attention to how opportunities make you feel. Spirit always communicates through peace. If you feel anxious, rushed, or uneasy, pause. If you feel calm, aligned, and certain, even if it is challenging, that is a sign of divine order. Peace is the fingerprint of heaven. Chaos is the mark of deception. Chosen one, you must also guard your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your presence. When influence grows, so will the number of people seeking your time and attention. But your energy is sacred. If you give it away carelessly, you will have nothing left to pour into your mission. Set boundaries. Protect your space. Even the billionaire who contacts you must understand that you are not for sale. You are chosen. Your value does not decrease when you say no. Let me remind you of something powerful. Even the Christ was tempted in the wilderness with wealth and kingdoms. The enemy promised him all the riches of the world if he would only bow, but he refused because he understood his mission was not to gain the world, but to save it. In the same way, you will face temptations that seem almost irresistible. Do not bow to false promises. Your destiny is far greater than temporary rewards. Chosen one, I know this may feel heavy, but I want you to feel empowered, not fearful, because warnings are a sign of love. Spirit warns those it trusts. Spirit reveals dangers to those who are worthy of protection. The very fact that you are being cautioned now is proof that heaven has something great prepared for you. It is because you are close. So here is how you guard yourself. Stay rooted in spirit. Keep your discernment sharp. Test every opportunity against your calling. And above all, listen to your inner compass. Your soul will always know the truth, even when your eyes are deceived. Chosen one, reflect on this. Have you ever been offered something that looked perfect, but your spirit felt uneasy? That unease was not weakness, it was warning. Spirit always sends a signal before the trap is sprung. Learn to trust it. Trust your spirit more than appearances. Now, if you receive this word, if you understand the need for wisdom and discernment in this next season, declare it in the comments. Write 444 if you feel protected, 707 if you feel aligned, 909 if you are ready for transition. This is not superstition, this is agreement. It is your way of saying, I hear the warning, I receive the wisdom, and I will walk carefully in my purpose. Chosen one, never forget, the enemy only counterfeits what is valuable. The reason deception surrounds you is because your calling is priceless. If you were not chosen, there would be no attacks. If you carried nothing of worth, there would be no counterfeits. So rejoice even in the warnings, because they are confirmation of your greatness. Be wise, be patient, be discerning, because when the real divine messenger arrives, you will know without a doubt. And no deception, no distraction, no counterfeit will be able to pull you away from what was meant for you. Final blessing and call to action. Chosen one, if you are still here, it is not by chance. It is proof that your spirit has been touched, your soul has been stirred, and you know this message was meant for you. Out of the billions of people in this world, you were guided here. That alone is divine confirmation. This is not entertainment, this is alignment. You have heard the truth. Billionaires may be drawn into your path, not as idols, not as saviors, but as vessels of resources and confirmation. But the true treasure is you. You carry the light, the wisdom, the energy that cannot be bought or imitated. And because of that, your future is greater than your past, and your destiny is brighter than your struggle. Chosen one, I bless you now with clarity. May your eyes be sharp to see the signs. I bless you with discernment. May your spirit separate truth from deception. I bless you with courage. May you stand boldly in rooms of influence without shrinking or doubting yourself. And I bless you with peace, the kind of peace that no money and no fame can ever give. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. And because you are chosen, heaven itself is backing you. Walk forward with faith, because the path is already being prepared before your feet. Do not question whether you are worthy. If you were not worthy, this word would not have found you. Now it is your time to respond. If you feel alignment with this message, affirm it in the comments below. Write 777 for divine alignment, 333 for guidance, 404 for protection, or 999 for transition. Let this be your public declaration. I receive this word. I am chosen. I am ready. And if you truly know in your heart that you are chosen, then this is your home. Subscribe to this channel, tap the bell icon, and share this video with others who need this word. Because the mission is not only about you, it is about the collective awakening of the chosen ones. Someone else out there is waiting for the same confirmation you just received, and you may be the vessel to deliver it. Remember this always. Wealth will fade, power will shift, but your calling is eternal. Step into it boldly, carry it with humility, and never forget you are chosen for such a time as this. Go forth in strength, chosen one. The universe is with you.